What's up, champs? Welcome to today's video. My name is Trevin Peterson. I'm a full-time 7-figure Amazon seller. And in today's video, I'm really excited about it because I'm gonna be breaking down my entire life story. A lot of people ask me what I do. I tell them, and their response is kind of awkward. They're like, what? You sell on Amazon and do YouTube? Like that doesn't make sense. Like, do you have another job? What does your wife do? Or are your parents giving you money? And I just kind of laugh inside, and I just think like, if only you knew. And so that's what I want to do today, is just kind of break down exactly what I do. I'm gonna show you guys numbers. I'm gonna just be open and transparent and break down how I got to where I'm at currently. And if you guys wanna do the same thing, you guys totally can too. So I'm super excited about it. And before, just please go down, hit the subscribe button, like this video for the YouTube algorithm. It would really help me. It would literally be game changer. So please like the video and then drop a comment down below. I would really appreciate it. So let's dive into my life story. Okay, so let's give you guys a back history of where it all began, where did my story start, and how I got to where I'm at currently. So it all started in 2016 when I started going to college. I basically had the mindset that everyone else had, that you go to school for 4 years, get a degree. After school, you have a solid job. It's the safe thing to do. It's what everyone else does. And that was kind of my attitude. So I went to school, and within the first 2 weeks, I just absolutely hated every second of it. I knew right off the bat that school was not for me, and what I was learning was not applicable. It wasn't what I wanted to do. And a funny story, I had a business management class that I was super excited for because I was like, yes, I want to learn more about business. And I go to the class, and come to find out the teacher that's teaching the class was a business owner that failed his business. So I'm thinking to myself, dude, you're trying to teach me how to start a business when you failed your own? Like, that doesn't make any sense. And I just had a bad attitude, quite frankly, about school in general. But I just stuck it out, and I was like, this is just the way it is, and I'm just gonna keep going. I mean, I started, I can't just be like, boom, I'm done. I mean, I didn't really have anything set in stone of what I wanted to do. And so I just kept going. And during this time of going to school, I started a little e-commerce business. I got into drop shipping. And long story short, it was an absolute failure. It was really hard, and it didn't really go anywhere. But it struck a passion in me about e-commerce. I thought it was fascinating. I got a few orders, and every time I got an order, I was just stoked on life. And I'm like, man, someone across the world, across the United States is buying my product. Like, this is insane. And I knew a few people that had their own e-commerce businesses that were just absolutely crushing it. Obviously, you see e-commerce businesses everywhere, and they're making a lot of money. And so that was kind of my thought process, was like, man, I need to figure out something. So during that time, I was thinking of different ideas of different brands that I could start. And during this time, I was just going to school, just absolutely hating every second of it. I had a part-time job for a tech company where I was selling call center technology. And I was just spending hours and hours hitting my head. And I thought I would get this big deal, and then it would fall through, and it just basically led to nowhere. And it was a struggle. And I just hated cold calling. I hated sending out cold emails. And the whole process just absolutely sucks. So basically that year, 2016 to 2017, it was just a struggle. It was a grind. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I hated school. I hated my job. I tried to start my own dropshipping business that failed. And that led me to the summer of 2017, when I just decided I'm going to drop out. And so I start talking to my parents about the idea of me dropping out of school. My mom was 100% against it. My dad was all in favor. And it was because the idea was to go start working with him. He owns his own construction business. And I was thinking, well, why am I going to school for 4 years to get a degree if I already have a job? And so that's what I did. I dropped out, started working with him, and come to find out 2 weeks into working with him, I absolutely hated every second of it. I didn't like dealing with the clients. I didn't like the hours I was working every single morning from 7 to 7 at night. dealing with the subcontractors. If you've ever worked construction, subcontractors show up when they want and they do whatever they want when they want. It's just a nightmare. I didn't like carrying tile, carrying cabinets, breaking concrete. I just did not like the industry whatsoever. Nothing against my dad. I absolutely love my dad, but the construction industry is brutal, to say the least. So I was stuck. I didn't know what to do. I couldn't just quit because I needed money. I had to pay for rent. I had to pay for food, and I just had to keep going. And during that time of working with him, a lot of things happened. The first thing, I got introduced to a MLM, a network marketing company, and I started a network marketing company. Things started going really well. I started building a pretty big downline, and I was getting paid like $2,000 every single month from this network marketing company. And I was thinking, hey, like if this keeps going, this is going to replace my 9-to-5. Things are going to go great. And during the time of me being in this MLM, I was networking with a lot of people. I was talking to friends, and this experience basically changed my life. Yes, I understand MLMs have a really black eye. There's a lot of negative vibes towards MLMs, and I completely understand why. But I met a lot of people, and it changed my mindset, and it helped me lead to where I'm at right now. And during this time, I was talking to some friends that I hadn't really talked to, and now that I'm in an MLM, I'm basically talking about business all the time with my friends. And come to find out, one of my friends is selling on Amazon. And so I start telling him about the MLM, but then he starts telling me about Amazon, and that's just when things clicked. I had previously had a dropshipping business, and I had the struggles of trying to deal with 10 to 20 day shipping. Customers didn't want to wait that long. I had the problem of no one knew I existed, so I had to run my own traffic. Half the products were just straight trash. They weren't branded. They'd arrive to the customer in Chinese packaging. And my friend was telling me about Amazon, and I was like, that solves all of my problems, other than the fact that I have to order the inventory up front. But that didn't scare me, and that's when the light bulb went off. That's when I was like, Amazon is going to change my life. I don't know why I thought that, but it just clicked, and I saw the light at the end of the tunnel. And as soon as he told me about Amazon, I just went 100% all in. And for those that don't know what Amazon FBA is, in a nutshell, FBA stands for Fulfillment by Amazon. And what we do as Amazon sellers is we get private label products manufactured overseas in China. So let's say I want a phone case. I find this phone case, I put my logo on it, I brand it, I get it packaged, and I order 500 units, and then I ship those 500 units to Amazon. I list it on Amazon, and anytime a customer goes to buy that product, Amazon then picks, packs, ships it to the customer, deals with the returns, deals with the customer support. So basically, I'm the middleman. I just need to find a product, get it manufactured, send it to Amazon, and then anytime I make a sell, they're doing the heavy lifting. I'm leveraging Amazon's infrastructure, their fulfillment centers, their millions of customers. They have millions of customers. They're shipping out millions of packages every single day. And so I was just ecstatic about this opportunity. And like I said, when I heard about it, I just went 100% all in. And within the first 2 weeks of me hearing about it, I had my first product ordered at Amazon about 2 weeks after me hearing about it. And I laugh looking back at kind of how it all started. But I ordered what's called a seatbelt gap filler. It's a product that was on Shark Tank, and it has a patent on it. But I ordered 100 units, I get it shipped to Amazon, and within the first week, I sold 90 units. And I was just blown away. I'm like, are you serious? I just made like over $500 profit, literally not doing anything. I mean, literally, I didn't do that much. I just ordered the product, sent it to Amazon, had a few of my friends buy the product and leave a review, and boom, it just blew up. But then I got a cease and desist letter saying, hey, you can't sell this product. There's a patent on it. And so it was a failure, but at the same time, I saw the light at the end of the tunnel, and I was just stoked. And after that, I just kept launching products, kept launching. And this was the end of 2017 and the beginning of 2018. Is when I just kept launching these products. And have in mind, while I was building my Amazon business, launching product after product, failing some, succeeding with others, I was still working my 9-to-5 job. and I was putting in the hours, tons of hours working the construction business. And then when I would get home, I just focus 100% on my FBA business. And I was willing to do whatever it took to get to the point where I could just quit the job. And so I set a goal of, once I was able to replace my salary with my 9-to-5, which was $36,000 a year. So it wasn't that much. So all I needed to do was make like $2,500 a month, and I was basically set. And so that's what I did. And come May, I was able to do just that. I'd started my business 2017 in December, and May of 2018, I was able to quit my job. And ever since that day that I quit, I've never ever looked back. And that was actually the turning point for my entire entrepreneur journey, because once I quit, I knew that I had to make money, and if I didn't, I wasn't going to be able to pay the bills. I wasn't going to be able to provide for my family, and that was a stress that I had to carry. But I was 100% in, and I was willing to do whatever it took. So after I quit, I just hunkered down, dedicated 100% of all my focus, energy, and effort, sacrificed everything, and just focused on my FBA business. And I just kept growing it. And that first month of quitting, I doubled my sales. And then the next month, I doubled again. I went from 15,000 to 30,000, and then 2018, December, my business did over 50,000 in sales, and that month I did over 15,000 profit. And that was a year into my business. And I was thinking, this is crazy. I just literally did a complete 180, changed my life in 1 year, built a business to where I was profiting 5 figures every single month. And things just continued to get better. Then 2019 rolled around, and I went from 50,000 to 70,000 a month to 100,000 a month to 300,000 a month, to where I did 6 figures profit in 1 single month. So in the last 14 months, I've done over $1 million in sales, and I'll put a screenshot right here. And it's just crazy to see how quickly in 2 years, literally 2 years, my life completely changed to where I was doing $20,000 profit per month on a consistent basis. And there's no other job that would pay me that much. And at the same time, that's my Amazon FBA business. But while I was building my FBA business, I picked up the camera and started filming and doing these YouTube videos. And the first year, I basically picked up the camera around the same time that I quit my job, because I had some extra time on my hands. And so I was like, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel. I'm gonna share some information, and I'm gonna see what I can do with it, whether I make money, whatever the case is. So I just picked up the camera, started filming, and that first year of YouTube was an absolute grind, did not make a dime, and I was probably spending more time on my YouTube business than I was on my FBA business. And I had like 800 subscribers going into 2019. And at the end of January of 2019, I had 1,000 subscribers. And I finally was like, yes, I hit my goal. That was my goal, was to hit 1,000 subscribers. I started monetizing my channel with YouTube AdSense. I started affiliate marketing. I launched a course program, and things slowly started to take off. I mean, my first month of YouTube ad revenue, I was making like $100, and I was like, yes. My first month of affiliate marketing, I made like $150, and I was like, yes. But when I sold a course, I was like, yes. And I was like, hey, I'm making like $500 to $1,000 a month from my YouTube business, and I was just stoked. But at the same time, my Amazon FBA business was making me $15,000, $20,000 a month, and so I was like, this is insane. So that is kind of what led me to where I'm at now, to my FBA business doing 5 figures. My YouTube business has grown substantially. The first year, 1,000 subscribers. The next year, I'm at over 11,000, and it's just continuing to grow. My YouTube ad revenue, I'm making like $1,500 a month. Affiliate marketing and course, I'm doing about 5 figures every single month, which is awesome. I just feel extremely blessed, and it's just super fun to see me grow over the time. And it's just been an incredible journey, and I just continue. I'm just excited to keep going and keep moving forward. And because of these crazy changes and the hard work and the sacrifices that I've put in, I've been able to basically live the lifestyle of my dreams. I bought a brand new Tesla Model 3 Performance. It's a $70,000 car. I'll put the screenshot right here after taxes, after upgrades. I am moving into my dream house essentially at 23. I mean, obviously I want to upgrade from there in a few years, but at 23 years old, I'm buying a 4,400 square foot house. Is ridiculous. It has an amazing view. I'll put a picture right here. And now I just recently started getting into investing. I have money invested in crypto, into Forex, real estate, VC funds. And what's crazy is those investments are making me more than my 9-to-5 job was when I was working 40+ hours a week. And these investments, I literally have to do nothing. I'm also renting out my current townhome. I already have a tenant. They've paid their first month's deposit. They've paid their first month's rent. So I'm going to be owning another property. And so it's just crazy to see that everything started with FBA and I've just slowly grown my business. I've diversified my portfolio where I have 7+ income streams. And that's it. That's how I built my 7-figure business. That's my story. That's how I make $500,000 a year now. And it's just crazy to look back on this incredible journey. And I hope you guys enjoyed. And let me know what you guys thought. Leave a comment down below. What was your favorite part? Is there something you want to hear more about? Is there something that I missed? Let me know in the comments down below. And also please go down and drop a like. It would really help the YouTube algorithm. A simple like can make all the difference. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for supporting me. And the biggest key takeaway from this video is who cares what people think of you? Put your head, get to work, and amazing things will happen. So we will see you guys in the next video.